Hello class, this is your teacher Mr. McDougall, and this is your first assignment in Unit 3, Photography. Before we actually start learning about camera features and taking pictures, the first thing I need you to do is I'm going to have you research various types of cameras that we've had throughout history. So if you go to the one that says classwork, again yours will probably be over here on the top right where you have the file options to turn in. You'll see something with your name and it says classwork slides. So this is where you're going to start filling this out, as always, name and period on the first slide. And then what it says right here is you're going to research each camera online and give me some information. And it's very simple. You don't have to write an essay about every single camera. I just want to know a few things about each. So you can see as we scroll through here, we have very old cameras, some of the first cameras ever invented, older Polaroids, and then we start getting into disposable cameras. And then we finally start getting into digital cameras, which is what we have now. And these are some of the earlier digital cameras, like some of the first phone cameras, and as we move on to DSLRs, smartphones, and mirrorless cameras. I just need you to tell me a few facts about each one as we go through the years, ending all the way here at one of the latest iPhones. So what I need you to do for each one is I just need you to tell me the year that it came out. I don't need the exact date or anything. I just need the year. And then the second question will vary. It's just a spec question on how many pictures it can take or the quality of the photos that it can take. And I'll walk you through how to do that right now. And the last thing is 3 interesting facts about that particular camera. So what's 3 things that you learned about this camera? Like, oh, this was the first camera in America, or this was the first digital camera, or anything that you found fascinating. Put them right here in short little sentences. So let me give you an example. So let's start looking about this one. You can copy paste the name in a search bar. Right here. So again, just like we did with the finding our style, we need to find legitimate websites. We don't need Wikipedia or anything like that. We want to look for something, a blog or any kind of information about it. You'll probably find a lot of shopping websites like Amazon or eBay, and these can be helpful to find some of the specs. You'll see we need to figure out some things like number of images, or this Polaroid one, we need to find the film size. So on the shopping websites, you can find some of that information, but that's the only information you really will find on those websites. The other ones, we want to find some legit articles. So nothing here. Let's go back. Nothing on eBay. Let's go to this one, Art Deco Cameras, artdecocameras.com. This one could be potentially helpful. Here's that camera. And look, here it is right here, produced 1940. So I already gave you this first one. This one came, the first camera right here, this one came out in 1940. And then I want to know how many pictures can it take. Let's see if we could find that information here. Right here. Number of images. Boom, 8. So I already gave you the first 2 answers for that slide right there. And then again, this next part is 3 interesting facts from your research. So read a little bit about it. Here's a short description, how to use it. What do you find interesting from this website or another website that you find helpful? And again, you're just typing in short sentences, like whatever you want to write. It doesn't need to be a full paragraph, just a short sentence on what you found interesting. You do not need to copy paste right here. The last thing I want to see is something like this. Oh, look at that. It's made in the USA. Let's copy and paste. Boom. I don't want to see anything like this. It needs to look clean and organized. Don't be having obvious copy pasting from other websites. The only thing you can copy paste again is the source. So if this website was helpful, copy this website link and paste it right here. That's how you can copy paste, is the source websites. So that will be fine. But again, do not put source Google. Do not put anything like that. That is not a source. That is a search engine that will take you to sources. And also don't use anything with Wikipedia or Wiki in the title. So make sure you cite your sources. And then again, you can see, and let me go back to the assignment. This is an example of what I want to look like. So again, this one right here, I already gave you a little bit of preview about this one. Came out in 2003. The digital cameras, you'll see the question is, what is the megapixel or MP? That's the quality of the photo. You won't see that till you start getting to the digital cameras in the slides. So that one, if you're looking that up, so let's look up the Canon EOS megapixel. Where's that one? Right here. Here's this one, the Canon EOS Digital Rebel. Again, you can look up specifically, let's Google search that, paste megapixel. Again, let's look for it in here. You might find it. If you go to a website, something like this, or a shopping website, one thing to check is the specifications tab. Look for a tab or something that says specifications. That will give you a lot of this information. So I could see right here, boom, right here. Total megapixels, 6.5. There's my information right there. It might even tell you the year that it came out. If not, I'm sure you could find it on another tab or another website. But you can see all the specs right here. That will easily tell you the megapixel. Or you can go back to the outline. This tells you a little bit more. Look at it, marketed 2003 right there. There's your answer for that one already. So again, it doesn't take that long, but I just want you to do it for each one to see how far we have come. And you'll be surprised. Megapixels, especially on the first iPhone, the megapixels will be very low, maybe like only 2. And then as we get up higher to the GoPro and the 360 cameras, the megapixel count now is pretty insane because our photos can be super high quality. Okay, so that's it. Once you've completed the entire slideshow with all the camera types, then you can click Turn In on this assignment. Okay, have fun. I'll see you in the next one.